Carol Slager, pharmacist, health coach, lifestyle blogger. I write for Get Healthy magazine. With fall weather, we tend to think more about eating foods that are warmer. We think about things like squash and pumpkin, spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. So today we're going to make a butternut squash soup. The easiest way to go about this without losing one of your fingers is to poke it with a knife so you have some steam vents. Put it in your microwave on high for like 5 minutes, and at that point it's soft enough you can take each end off, and then you can take a vegetable peeler, peel it, then you cut the squash into half, cut it in half again, empty the seeds out, and it's much easier to cube, always having the flat side down so that it's easy to cut. Once you've cubed your butternut squash, they're all about like this. You want to keep them pretty even. I also cut up some onion and put some garlic in here. That's it. Next, take a little olive oil, fresh ground pepper, and you can season basically however you like your squash. I keep it really simple. Stir that around. So you spread it all out. So we leave that in a 400-degree oven for about 35 minutes till the squash is soft. We now have our roasted squash and onion with the little garlic ready to complete our butternut squash soup. Next thing we do is I have some chicken broth, chicken stock, chicken bone broth, whatever you like. You could also use vegetable broth, it's up to you. I chose chicken because it's more flavorful. And pour it in the pot. You use as much chicken broth depending on the thickness you'd like your soup. So obviously if you want a little thicker soup, use a little less broth. The reason we're using an immersion blender is because if you put hot liquid in a regular blender, the steam can build up, the pressure could take the lid off, and you could have a real hot mess everywhere, literally, and it could cause danger. So you want to be careful, and this is the safest way to do it. And I've learned to use a deep pot and never lift the blades out of the product, or you'll have a mess that way too. Once your soup is blended so that the squash is all smooth, you're ready to put it in a bowl and add the few little tasty morsels that come in at the end. The toppings I've chosen, you could use a little cream to add some richness. I use coconut milk, so a splash of that. Adds a little richness and creamy. And because it's fall and we like a little fun smells from cinnamon and nutmeg, kind of like the pumpkin pie scene, just a little dab will do ya. A little nutmeg. And to top it off, I roasted a few pumpkin seeds, and that adds a nice little crunch and looks really pretty for your fall dish. So there we have butternut squash soup, roasted, tasty, delicious.